You see H connectors and insulation piercing connectors on overhead lines. Both join conductors, both handle copper and aluminium, so you'll assume that they are interchangeable, but they're not. If you pick the wrong one, your connection will fail. Hey everyone, my name is Sahil, and in today's video, we will understand the difference between H connectors and insulation piercing connectors. But why should you listen to me? At Axis, we've been manufacturing a wide range of AB cable accessories, including IPCs and H connectors for the past 30 years. In just 2025, we manufactured and supplied more than 15 million insulation piercing connectors and other kinds of electrical connectors as well. Our products are trusted by more than 80 utilities across the world, including India, Africa, Southeast Asia, Latin America, and everywhere. But before we compare these, let's understand what they actually do. H connectors are used to join bare or insulated conductors permanently. You strip the insulation, insert the conductors into the H-shaped connector, and then compress it using a hydraulic crimp tool. This creates a permanent, low-resistant joint that handles high current and mechanical loads in overhead distribution lines. Insulation piercing connectors, or IPCs, connect insulated cables without stripping the insulation. When you tighten the bolt, sharp metal teeth inside the connector pierce through the insulation and make contact with the conductor. This creates a secure, low resistance and waterproof electrical connection. At Axis, we manufacture IPCs for two different kinds of distribution systems. IPCs for low voltage area bundled cables and medium voltage covered conductor systems as well. If you're finding this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos on electrical engineering. But now let's move on, right? Let's understand the characteristics of both connectors. H connectors are built for permanent, heavy-duty joints. You use them for mainline splices where the connection carries high loads, and this demands maximal mechanical strength. An H connector compresses stripped conductors using a crimp, therefore you must strip the insulation before using it. You need a hydraulic or mechanical crimp tool, and these stripping and crimping steps make the installation slower. But once crimped, the mechanical strength is high. The compression joint will handle high tension loads. On the other hand, IPCs are built for quick taps and branching. You use them for street lights, service drops, and distribution lines. The application demands speed and sealed protection. An IPC pierces through the insulation to contact the conductor, and no stripping is needed. You only need a simple wrench with torque control. The shear head bolt breaks off at the correct torque. As a result, installation is easy. We have detailed installation videos for both low voltage and medium voltage IPCs. The link is in the description. Now, here's the critical difference between these two: the environmental factor. With an H connector, you strip the cable to make the connection, and this exposes bare conductors. After crimping, you must seal and insulate the connection by wrapping tape or adding a heat shrink sleeve. The quality of the connection depends entirely on the installer. Over time, that sealing can degrade, UV exposure will break down the tape, and temperature cycles will crack the seal, and moisture will eventually seep in. Once water enters through the seal, it reaches the stripped section of the cable, and water travels along the conductor strands. The cable insulation is now breached from the inside. The cable starts to fail. You cannot see this happening from the outside, but by the time you detect the problem, your cable is already damaged. With an IPC, there is no stripping. The insulation stays intact, and the connector comes sealed from the factory. The housing that is made of reinforced plastic resists weather conditions. The entire assembly is waterproof with no exposed cable and no entry point for water. This is why IPCs have become critical in modern distribution systems. So, which connector should you use? For bare overhead conductors on high voltage transmission lines, you need an H connector. The conductors are already bare, mechanical strength is a priority, and these are mainline splices carrying heavy loads and handling tension from wind and conductor weight. But for any insulated cable system, whether low voltage AB cables or medium voltage covered conductors, you need to use an IPC. The factory sealed connector protects the entire system from water ingress. Installation is faster, safer, and you eliminate the risk of cable failure. I hope you now have a clear understanding of when to use which type of connector. At Axis, our team of over 50 engineers is ready to support your project needs for AB cable accessories, lugs and connectors, earthing and lighting protection, and so much more in the electrical field. But before you move on to another video, remember that IPC performance depends on how they are tested. You can watch these videos to understand their testing process.